today we're going to use this model to show you how you can make a Regency period outfit using things that you can find either in your home or in the thrift store. So that's right. We're going to start with,
this is a very average Sunday dress that you can find anywhere, maybe even in your closet or at a thrift store. It does have an empire waist, which is definitely desired for the period, but not necessarily necessary. So if you have a long dress very close to the floor, is good. So to this dress, the first thing that we're going to add is we're going to add a ribbon around the waist. You can do this either way. You can tie it in the front or the back. I have a front style. Amy has a back style. And we'll just tie this in a little knot here. You can tie it in a knot or a bow, whichever you prefer. You can do this either in the front or the back. This is a wired ribbon. A wired ribbon is nice because you can kind of form it. And mine has really long tails. So if you want really long, elegant tails, you can get a longer ribbon. You can just find ribbon at a thrift store, Walmart, or any local fabric store, Joann's Fabric, something like that. So there would be a front style, but for this style, we're going to turn it to the back. So she has a contrasting ribbon. Accentuate her waist, and that's very period. That's very much a Regency style. Also, the next thing that she's going to need is she's going to need shoes. So we have little dance slippers. These are actually jazz shoes. They have a heel on them, which is very period. But if you don't have jazz shoes or ballet slippers, you can use Sunday slippers, little dress shoes with a very short heel. You don't want to have a big heel because with this type of dancing, you don't want a heel on it because it's going to make the dancing difficult. So a little slipper is key. Okay, the next we're going to add the brooch. Jewelry is very important in the Regency period. You can have dangling earrings, which obviously Our Lady does not have a head, so we cannot demonstrate that. But necklaces of the period are very, very long. So she would wear like a beaded necklace, maybe pearls or something crystal looking, and it would hang down probably around the middle area. And it's just one string of beads is very common. And those are you can find those anywhere now. It's rare to have a ring around your neck and then a long piece. So for Regency, just one single long beaded piece is very popular. Also, a necklace with a cross on it was very popular, so you could also use that. Also, another thing is a brooch. You can wear a brooch up here at the top or a brooch down here. And I like it more down here at the waistline. So we're going to go ahead and add a brooch to this lady's costume at her middle. And that was just, something I'm curious you can find. You can find those at thrift stores anywhere in the jewelry section. Next, Our Lady's going to have long gloves. So we're going to add long gloves to this. Probably with this outfit, white is more popular, but we have a black set here today. So these are just really long gloves. I'm going to just put them on so that you can see what they would look like. And they go up over my elbow, and those are very popular. The longer the glove, the better for this period. So, and gloves are always very handy for ladies to wear when they're dancing, so that they don't have to touch young men who forgot to wash their hands or came in from the battlefield or such. So long gloves are very nice to have. Cotton is very good to have. These actually have some polyester in them, so they'll be a little warm. So in a couple weeks, in the end of June, you'll probably want to have cotton gloves as opposed to polyester gloves. Whatever you can find is good. So now we're going to actually pin the gloves on, so you're going to have to imagine arms here. Okay, so our rather flimsy lady here has beautiful gloves to go with her dress. These black gloves match her black shoes, which also match her black brooch, which add nicely. Okay, next we're going to add her shawl. This shawl actually is a period shawl. Paisleys were very, very popular in this period. This shawl actually has two beautiful sides to it. It has a green side with a red border, and then you can also flip it around and it has a red side with a green border. So it's a very beautiful shawl. This is a very good example. This actually is very period. So I will put it on and demonstrate. So this is how generally a woman would wear her shawl in a ballroom. She wouldn't necessarily wear this dancing, but anytime she was standing, getting punch, at a dinner table she would wear. Probably not for cards, but any other time. This is a very period look. So we're going to put this on this lady. Just going to kind of drape it through her arms there. Her poor arms. That look good? There, she's pretty lovely. Okay, now the final thing that we're going to add to her wardrobe is a fan. And this is a fan from Spain, but you can get fans anywhere. Wooden fans like this are good. This is actually probably a little more period. This one is plastic, but it has a nice vintage look to it. So this is something that you could definitely find in the thrift store. So we're going to add that to her wardrobe. So this is going to be what she's going to wear to the ball. Maybe she would have an extra necklace that would add to this look, or some dangled earrings. The most important part, or one of the most important parts about her outfit would be her hair. And so I'm going to demonstrate on Amy here. So Amy has rather short hair. Her hair is about this long. And basically we've just tucked it up, and we just tucked it up and then added curls around the top here. You can add a ribbon across the top, right across the curls here. And if you check out our website, there's also information on how to create a period hairstyle. Ringlets around the face were very popular in this era. So, and she's taken her very simple dress. This is a dress that she made, and she put a ribbon around the waist, and that dressed it up